maybe this will work. Maybe it's a real problem. Computer hasn't crashed in forever, and today's the first day I'm back on ACR, and computer is crashing. Right before it did it, it came up with a loading icon on ACR, and when I closed it, it blipped for a second, and then everything went bad. So I'm guessing there's some kind of problem with that, that it needs some kind of update or bug fix that's fucking with me, which does happen with ACR. I may have to uninstall it, reinstall it. But so I'm just gonna play out the tournaments, this tournament, and hopefully we won't crash again. But yeah, it literally just says encountered an error and just goes down. So we will see. But yeah, it's definitely a something in the way ACR is generating its graphics is fucking up my card. So whatevs. So I'm not going to fuck with the Hearthstone just because I think it is a graphics card issue. So while I'm still on ACR, I'm not going to do that. But there's no updates, there's no there's no nothing here. Couple of alerts here. Security process. Yeah, there's no chorus of memory integrity. Hardware. I think that, yeah, maybe that'll work. I honestly don't know. But it's not a big deal. Computer starts right back up. Everything's fine. But yeah, I was saying I'm back playing ACR. I just put a little bit on there and started playing. It seems very easily beaten on the cash games by GTO. I just got a little unlucky yesterday. Kept getting the money in really good. Only lost like a buy-in and a half, but yeah, it's definitely standard spots where you bet small, bet big. I was winning all those, and then it was just like all the profit would go away with, aces pre-flop, and it's just like aces versus ace-queen offsuit, no less, for a full stack, and it was like This guy raised, I re-raised. He min-click, re-raised, and I was just like, I'm just going to jam. Because I don't know what this guy's doing. And sure enough, he just snap called with ace-queen and flopped it straight on me. It's like, okay. So we're still at starting stack over here. Definitely think we'd rather race with this guy. Could just call it, but how often does he get it in if we're ahead? The 3-bet's interesting. I don't know this player. I am just going to call. If this player jams, he may fold. But yeah, that's why I wanted to raise with him. Now we may get into a thing where I have to float. Just super small bet. Call. Check, and depends what he bets on this turn. I'm probably going to check raise. And I can have Jack 10. And it's really, I only get called by draws, which I'm ahead of, like King Queen. So I like that a lot. Nice. Players bet too small. Okay. Not on WSOP. This just gets it in. Just keeps getting it in, surviving somehow. I like ACR. I definitely want to spend most of my time on ACR in the cash games. Just because I think it's... Just because of the game availability, really. You know, like at midnight I can't grind on WSOP because there's just no fucking games. But I can play with the Russians at 4 in the morning if I want. So this is... Yeah, I think having position on this player is super valuable. That's kind of a bad board, though. This player's only betting small, but they're really, nobody's putting them at risk. You just kind of have to jam on them. I really like the way I played that ace-queen. Nice. I don't really know how to categorize them. 7,000. I'm just below the average here. Oh. There's still a lot of late reg remaining. Still an hour and a half. Jeez.